Hello and welcome back to another update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you for tuning in today. If you'd be so kindly, please to smash that like button on the video. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm so the video can reach new viewers. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys. And also, if you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be great too. That way, whenever we put out new videos, which we do put out daily videos each day, you'll be notified whenever they are live. So I'd really appreciate if you guys would subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I have a breaking news update. It appears that the Houthis in Yemen have launched their largest attack on the Red Sea. And this is a very interesting story, guys, because this is the 26th attack that has happened in the Red Sea. Absolutely crazy. And just a week ago, the United States literally warned the Houthis and said, if you guys do not stop attacking us in the Red Sea and attacking commercial vessels that are trying to pass through here, we will utilize military intervention, which nothing has been done yet. But they did warn them. The ultimatum has been placed on the Houthis. But there has been 3 attacks since a week ago when they put out that warning to the Houthis. So I want to go over this article here for you guys. So Yemen's Houthis launched their largest Red Sea aerial attack. No damage was reported. Yemen's Houthi rebels fired their largest ever barrage of drones and missiles targeting shipping in the Red Sea, forcing the United States and British navies to shoot down the projectiles in a major naval engagement, authorities said on Wednesday. No damage was immediately reported. The attack by the Iranian-backed Houthis came despite a planned United Nations Security Council vote later Wednesday to potentially condemn and demand an immediate halt to the attacks by the rebels, who say their assaults are aimed at stopping Israel's war on Hamas in the Gaza Strip. However, their targets increasingly have little or no connection to Israel and imperil a crucial trade route linking Asia and the Middle East with Europe. That raises the risk of a U.S. retaliatory strike on Yemen that could upend an uneasy ceasefire that has held in the Arabs' world poorest country. The assault happened off Yemeni port cities of Hodeidah and Mocha, according to the private intelligence firm Ambri. In the Hodeidah attack, Ambri said ships described over radio seeing missiles and drones with U.S. allied warships in the area, urging vessels to proceed at maximum speed, guys. So the U.S. was literally warning ships, commercial vessels traveling through the Red Sea, that they just need to go at maximum speed, just get through there as quickly as possible. Like that part to me is absolutely crazy because we put out a warning to the Houthis, but we've done nothing. They've attacked us 3 times since that warning has been put out, and the United States is doing absolutely nothing. We have the strongest military in the entire world, and we are doing nothing to these Houthis. I understand that we don't want to expand this conflict, and I think what they're trying to do is just play catch with all these missiles and drones that are being thrown at them, and they're hoping that if they just shoot down these drones and shoot down these missiles, that it won't expand the conflict. But the problem is that if we don't put the Houthis in their place, we don't take care of them and eliminate them, they will continue this. And they have stated that they will continue attacking ships, even ships that are not destined for, Israeli ports. They have said that they will attack anybody. They've been attacking our military. They've been attacking commercial vessels going through the sea. And nobody's doing anything about this. I'm not sure why, but they're not doing anything about this. So off Mocha in Yemen, ships saw missiles fired, a drone in the air, and small vessels trailing them, Ambri said early Wednesday. The British military's United Kingdom Marine Trade Operations also acknowledged the attack off Hodeidah. The U.S. Military Central Command said that it was a complex attack launched by the Houthis, included bomb-carrying drones, anti-ship cruise missiles, and 1 anti-ship ballistic missile. So there were 18 drones, a minimum of 18 drones, 2 cruise missiles, and an anti-ship missile that were downed by F-18s from the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, as well as American Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, the USS Gravely, the USS Laboon, and the USS Mason, as well as the United Kingdom's HMS Diamond. So, again, guys, this was the 26th attack on commercial shipping lanes in the Red Sea since November 19th. There's been 26 attacks. And ever since a week ago, whenever the United States put out their warning to the Houthis that this is our ultimatum, if you do not stop, we will attack you, they have attacked us 3 more times. 3 more times they've attacked ships and they've attacked our U.S. Navy, and nothing is being done. So it's really great that there was no injuries or damage here reported, but at the same time, we're not doing anything about this. But I will say, is the UK going to be the first ones to strike them? Because it seems like we're not going to. We're just going to continue to waste millions of dollars using using our guided missiles to take down these drones and just keep shooting them down and shooting them down forever when our missiles cost millions and millions of dollars to produce. And these drones that the Houthis are launching cost maybe $5,000 or $10,000 to shoot. So, economically, this is costing us so much money to just sit out there and keep shooting down all these drones. So, is the UK going to be the first ones to strike? Here's what we have to say about that. So the UK, alongside allies, have previously made clear that these illegal attacks are completely unacceptable, and if continued, the Houthis will bear the consequences. So this was UK Defense Chief, he's Defense Secretary Grant Shapps. So he described the assault as the largest attack by the Iranian-backed Houthis in the Red Sea to date, saying the HMS Diamond used Sea Viper missiles and guns to shoot down multiple drones. Okay, and he also stated that the Houthis will bear the consequences in his statement, and they will take action needed to protect innocent lives and the global economy. So I believe that the UK will probably be the first ones to strike Yemen. I don't think it will be the United States. I think it'll be the UK. I think they will be the first ones to finally step up and do something about this, because we also have another article here where the UK Defense Secretary Grant Shapps, he warned the Iran-backed Houthi rebels to end their attacks on commercial shipping. He said there is no doubt that Tehran is involved in providing weapons and intelligence. So Tehran is the major city in Iran. So he is claiming that Iran is involved in providing weapons and intelligence to the Houthis. And he goes on to say, enough is enough. We must be clear with the Houthis that this has to stop. And that is my simple message to them today. He said, watch this space. Let me read that one more time. He said, enough is enough. We must be clear with the Houthis that this has to stop. And that is my simple message to them today. Watch this space. So major warning going out to the Houthis. And I think that the UK is going to do something about this. I think they're going to be the first ones to strike Yemen and finally do something about this and put an end to these Red Sea attacks, because we have multiple companies that have been diverting their commercial vessels away from the Red Sea and going around Africa, all the way around South Africa. And they have to, because if they don't, they're going to continue to get attacked. And the insurance companies are not going to continue to want to insure these ships that choose to go through the Red Sea when they're being attacked. So just a week ago, we had a company called Maersk. It's one of the largest commercial vessel companies in the entire world, and they have chosen to avoid the Red Sea for the foreseeable future. They said they're not going to be traveling through there at all for right now until the Red Sea is safe to travel through, which it is not right now, clearly. And we also had, just a couple days ago, China has a major commercial vessel company as well called Costco, and they also halted their shipping through the Red Sea going to Israel. Any shipping vessels going to Israel, they have completely halted them to avoid being attacked as well. So, this is getting really bad over there And again, nothing is being done about this right now. Are we going to see a strike on the Houthis finally? Are we going to see something to put an end to this? I'm not sure, but I do believe that it will be the UK that will strike them first. I don't think it'll be the United States. I could be wrong, but right now the United States is just doing nothing. And the UK defense chief over here is putting out a major warning to them. And he literally said to them, watch this space, watch what happens in this area. And that is a huge, huge warning. So let's see what happens with this. It's getting crazy over there. It's spiraling out of control. It's getting worse and worse every day. And this can't continue like this. The war in Gaza is expected to last potentially through the entire year. And we can't just sit out here and just keep shooting all these drones down and these missiles launched from Yemen. It's not going to last forever. It's been going on for about 2 months now, and they can't keep doing it for the rest of the year. And the Houthis said if Israel does not stop attacking Gaza, they will continue attacking the Red Sea to shut down commercial shipping. So we're going to be out there as long as Israel's going to be in Gaza. Like, it's not going to happen. There's no way. There's no way that that's going to work. So at some point, we're going to have to take care of the Houthis, and we're going to have to launch a preemptive strike on them and take them out. So whenever this happens, it is going to spread the war. The war will definitely spread, and Iran will most likely get involved in this soon after. So keep an eye on it, guys. I'm going to continue to keep an eye on this area, and if anything else comes up, I will definitely let you guys know. Let me just show you real quick here off the coast of Yemen. Take a look at this here. So I want to show you guys exactly where these attacks were at. So this is the Red Sea right here. Here's the Gulf of Aden, and the Red Sea is entering just right here. So the attacks were off of two ports. Port number one here was Mocha. So Mocha here, there's a small port here. And apparently the first attack happened just off the coast here of Mocha. And then just north up here, there's a town here called Al-Hudaida. So Al-Hudaida is a larger port here. And the other attacks happened up in this area here. So, the entire Red Sea is just so dangerous for any ships to really travel through here. And I'm really surprised with all these attacks, even with the protection of this coalition that all the Western countries put together with their warships and aircraft carriers. I'm really surprised that countries are still feeling safe enough to travel through here with all these attacks that are happening. 26 attacks in 2 months is absolutely insane to me, and we're still risking sending all these ships through here. But commerce has to go on. The economy has to continue, and if we don't, the global economy will tank. It will take a huge hit from all these ships not going through here, because in order for them to go around Africa, guys, it's something like an extra 1,300 miles for them to just travel around Africa as opposed to going through the Red Sea. So it's going to cost so much money for these companies to have to divert and do that, which some of them are doing right now, just like Maersk. Maersk is doing that. They're sending their ships all the way around. So this is going to continue to hurt the global economy at a time where the economy is already struggling. So expect this to worsen. Expect this to cause more and more problems throughout the economy, more problems throughout the world. And like I said, once we launch that preemptive strike here on Yemen, expect things to explode. Things will explode at that point, and there's going to be a lot of problems throughout the world, and the Middle East is going to expand. The war is going to expand there. I think it's going to expand no matter what, whether we strike Yemen or not, because of what's going on up here in Israel and Lebanon and everything. It will expand at some point. It's just going to take a large event to happen to expand this war, and before we know it, things are going to pop off over there. So just make sure you guys are prepared. Make sure you got things that you need. I always like to mention that when we talk about these types of events, because we never know what's going to happen. We may feel safe over here in the West, either in Europe or the United States or Canada or something like that, but anything can happen, and we will be affected by what happens over here. The price of oil can go up. The cost of shipping is going to go up. So that's going to cause more inflation. So things you buy in the store are going to cost more money. So people may think that what's going on over here doesn't necessarily affect you, but it does affect you, and it will affect you as time goes on and these things worsen. So keep your head on a swivel. Take care of your families. Take care of yourself. Make sure you guys are got things, supplies that you need just in case bad things were to happen. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'll keep an eye on this, and if there are any other updates regarding the Red Sea, I will definitely update you as soon as possible. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Hope you guys all have a great day, and take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.